Hello, and welcome back to the Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. You may be asking, bro, you may be thinking, like, why is this guy so happy? Why is he cheat? Why is the corner of his mouth bleeding, bro? Because he's just skinning hella teeth, bro. Yeah? Why am I doing that right now, bro? Because listen, news has come out. Yeah, news has come out today, and we will discuss it. We will speak about it. We're gonna have a look, a deep dive into certain things that have been announced by the club today. Of course, stuff that has got me so happy, got me jumping out of my seat. You know what I mean, on my feet. Hella armpits while I'm just celebrating. Like, bro, it's crazy. But listen, big up to everybody who is tuned in nice and early. Big up to Luca saying, where did you make the thumbnail app? Canva, my brother. Canva. You can go to Canva. But big up to you saying hi, UK. Big up, bro. Big up to Natalie in the building. Big up to Hellboy as always. Big up to Tash, who's a fraud, who said announcement. Sar's assistant. Yeah, exactly. He said announcement. Sar's assistant said he was running late as per usual. There you are. And then this fraud right here, this guy is like fraud levels like 10,000. Said lol and said Sard's forever late. Like, bro, you know what? Yeah, he's actually a fraud, bro. We might have to like. I think the only thing that's saving him from being fraudulent to Tash's level is the fact that he's an Arsenal fan. I think that's the only thing that's saving him at this point in time. And then T saying cheers, Sard. Cheers, Sard. Cheers, Tash. Back to you. Yeah, and then here we go. Oh, look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. Liverpool, Man United versus Liverpool in the FA Cup. Finished club. Oh my god, bro. Have you like? There's no self-awareness in this place, bro. There's no self-awareness, bro. How are Chelsea, man, calling certain clubs finished, bro? It does not make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. But listen, big up to you guys who are tuned in nice and early. Big up to everybody on the panel with me, lads. How are we doing? How are we doing today, lads? How's everybody feeling?
I'm all good, man. Buzzing about Timber. I mean, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. I'm buzzing.
Yeah, come on, man. Why you gotta say it already, man?
Everyone knows about it, man. Everyone knows.
I have a nice video clip. You know, I have nice this, nice that. You know what I mean? You could have let me just you know what I mean, do my thing.
I'm buzzing,
actually get it up, bro. But yeah, big up to you, bro. Hooks, Ash, how you doing, bro? How you doing, T? What's going on, man? Come on, speak to me, lads. Speak to me.
Yo, big up.
I get my shit sorted.
Chilling, man. Just chilling, man. You know, this is like a chill period for us. So chilling, man.
Nah, big up.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm just so great. Do you know why? I'm gonna show you why.
That sounded well sarcastic.
That's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. It's absolutely
that's not right, man. That's not right.
I think that's the most overrated German I've ever seen in my life.
He's shameless.
Let's go. What goal and assist?
Why is everybody surprised, bro? Why is anybody surprised, bro? Why are we surprised at this point?
Timber's coming back. You know what that means? The original plan Arteta had is going to come to fruition. You know, he signed Declan Rice and Havertz alongside Timber. You know, we had that 3-man plan. You know what I mean? We're about to see the trifecta. We're about to see the trifecta.
Right, you know what I have to give to Hooks? What I have to give to Hooks, yeah, is that thing that he does with it. You know, like, we're doing it, bro. It's that's comedy gold, bro. You're actually a gangster for that, bro. Honestly. But you know, speaking of it, since it's been already said by Connor, thank you very much for ruining it. Thanks. You fraud.
Cool.
I want to show you guys a clip from the research team down at the Arsenal, where they were actually looking at multi dimensions and looking into time machines and actually looking at what it would be like when Timber finally slots into the team. And yeah, basically they came back with some video evidence, which I do want to show you guys really quickly. I'm just gonna play it for you right now, guys. Just let's just have a look at this, yeah.
That's class.
So basically, that is exactly what we are preparing for at the moment, because Timber is back. Timber is in training, yeah, and that is pretty much some of the biggest news that I've heard this year. I can't lie, I'm so excited. Listen, the way I can't lie, yeah, I'm gassed off preseason and I'm gassed off of a Champions a Community Shield game. That's why my shameless levels are so like up here right now. I'm basically like Hooks when he bigs up Havertz all the time. You know what I mean? But we're on the same level. But anyway, there you are, Hooks. But listen, I can't lie, man. I'm gassed. I'm gassed for him being here. I'm gassed for him being back. Listen, I think this guy, we need to wait and see. Obviously, let's not get too gassed. But we need to wait and see how he comes back from this. We need to wait and see how he comes back from this injury, because it is an ACL. They say that often players don't come back the same as they were before. But I can't lie, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I was loving seeing Timber play for the Arsenal during preseason. The performance I saw him put up against City, where he didn't allow Kyle Walker to have anything, didn't allow anybody on that right side, even Bernardo Silva. None of them got anything, bro. This guy even lost a boot on the pitch and still kept on playing, bro.
It is mad. It is mad how, and listen, people will say like we're over gassing it, but that is how good he was, and the fact he was like that in a game against the former champions. That's what people don't understand about why we're so excited about this guy. Like he was even that good in the first half of the Forest game. Like, it's such a shame that happened to him, man. Because listen, by all means, I don't want to be saying like slot him straight back in, because an ACL is a hard injury, and it's not one to be saying right, throw him straight back in when he's back. Of course, I want him to eventually slot back in, but bro, whatever place you want to put him in, get him in that team, man. I'm telling you, he's going to be such a big part to this team. I'm telling you.
Bro, he drops the shoulder from defense. That's why he's cold. He's dropping shoulders in the defense, man. It's like, bro, people think, well, approach me. No way, drop that shoulder.
I don't forget, we nicked them off United. Do you remember when United fans got gassed because he was at the Wembley final and people thought, oh yeah, he's talking to you like United and shit. No, he was talking to Arteta and Edu, mate. That's why he was there.
Thank God for Van Gaal, because Van Gaal was the one who told him a year ago, don't go to United, you will not get into the national team. And he's like, oh shit, okay, like, bro, thank God for Van Gaal, bro.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Even Van Basten said to him on a talk show he said, I wouldn't go right now if I were you. Just live on television. He said, I wouldn't go if I were you. I would just stay at Ajax, just learn a little bit more, and then go maybe to another big side, he said, So everyone in the Netherlands were like trying to keep him in the Netherlands.
They were not wrong.
Bro, Van Basten's actually too funny.
But you know what?
Hey, he's actually a funny, bro. He's a funny guy, bro. He's actually a funny character. Have you been certain? Like, I know T probably would have seen him, bro. Sometimes if you see this guy when he's talking, bro, he's just too blunt, bro. Like, he's actually too. When T says we're very blunt as people, I think Marco Van Basten he's like just the physical form of that bluntness, bro. Some of the stuff he says is. He doesn't care about your feelings. He doesn't care about staying professional and staying unbiased. He's gonna tell you if it's shit. If it's shit, he's gonna it's shit.
Exactly, bro. But that's how he is. Even in Dutch, when you hear him speak, you can just hear this guy not caring at all about what he says and what he thinks. He just says it.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Actually, the best thing about Timber coming back is as well. Well, not even Timber. Everybody that's coming back is they're coming back into an Arsenal side that's on flames. Like, it's not like they're coming. It's not like, you know what? In all fairness, it's not like we need them back. Like, it's not like we're getting punched up and it would be really great if we could get them back. Like, we're actually smoking teams and they're just gonna be the extra little spice to add to the concoction. Do you know what I mean? Rowdy Rough Boys. You know, we're making it over here, man. It's gonna be great to see. And you know what? It would just be like written in the stars. Yeah, it would be written in the stars if Timber came back for the Man City game. It would just be written in the stars.
100%.
Get me gassed.
Yeah, but the most important thing I think for the situation is our bench, because with this our bench will be finally a little bit stronger. Oh, exactly. BX Gooner was at the same. He said the same thing, but
He literally said the same thing.
Yeah. Our bench, bro. The most important thing is our bench, because now we have players in Kivior and other bench players who are playing right now actually performing. Because normally when we played Kivior, he was poor, he was not the best, and he was not consistent, especially at the left back side. But now you can see him performing as well. So when Timber is back and he slots into the main team, we finally have a Kivior on the bench who can finally slot in this team at any time and do and get a performance. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were missing. So the most important thing for me and why I'm happy about the situation is our bench, because now our bench is finally a little bit stronger. We finally don't have to rely on people like El Neni or Nketiah or Nelson, for example.
Cedric Suarez. Oh my
Cedric Suarez, yes, because he played as well a few times.
So, I never thought he's gonna get game time. I never thought he's gonna get game time this season.
Bro, me and Ash were discussing this. We were discussing this, bro. We were like, do we actually think this guy's gonna get game time? Do we actually gonna get? If he plays a game, it's a disgrace. That's what we were saying at the start of the season. If he plays a game, it's an absolute disgrace. And he actually played a game, bro. He actually played a game.
I think he's the worst signing that we've made since Mikel Sylvestre.
No, I think Schillaci was the worst signing. Schillaci
is crazy.
I can't remember anything good about Schillaci. I genuinely cannot remember anything good about Schillaci. Not even his face. Like, honestly, it was horrendous.
You know,
I look Santos as well.
Yeah. Listen, I look back to these signings now and I just laugh. I know it's PTSD. Yeah. I know it's looking back and they're deep scars that are within our tissue, bro. Within our beings. Yeah, there's deep scarring there from this trauma that we've had to endure. Yeah. I laugh at it now. I laugh at it because I'm in such a good position. Where we're, challenging for league titles now. We're actually playing very well. You know what I mean? People are saying certain people have said we're one of the strongest teams right now in the Premier League, just based off of current form, which I would agree with. And I'll obviously we'll get into that as well in the title race bit of the show. But I think
sorry. I just need to say this. Another name came up. This is 100% actually the worst signing. There's no debate, no argument about it. It was Willian. Sorry, I just remember.
Oh yeah, that was
the guy who we signed was crying later to leave after one season. Scored his only goal towards the end of the season. Right, my God, that was the worst signing. Sorry, I just remembered now.
Was Willian more of a social experiment? Just to see.
It doesn't matter if it was a social experiment. It was a failed social experiment.
No, but you know what? In all fairness,
this one, Gallas
Gallas was
scarred me for life.
but at least Gallas was the captain in a very, very good season that we had in 2007-2008. Like there was an amazing season.
But the worst thing about Gallas was not Gallas himself. Maybe it was what we gave away for Gallas. That was the worst thing for me personally.
Yeah.
I think
he was the worst captain. He was the worst captain. I'll say that. Yeah,
and it was an L that he wore the number 10. It was embarrassing, man. Why is it?
I always found that weird that he had the number 10, bro.
By the way, 3 a.m. is crazy. Yeah, I'm just saying that now. 3 a.m. is nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I said Thailand yesterday, but it's actually I said Philippines, but it's actually Malaysia. Saraida's actually from Malaysia. Malaysia, bro.
Big
What
up,
is
big up,
time
man.
difference, bro? What is time difference from Malaysia, bro? That's 3 a.m. right now, bro. Bloody hell, bro. It's like 7 p.m. for me. But big up to Serena, always here, always supporting. Also Natalie said something about this one. She said that she got the same injury as Timber when she played handball as well. Listen, I think for me, listen, just seeing these just seeing all these players back to back to where we need them to be, fully fit, back in the squad, and it truly gives Arteta his chance to like put his full picture, what the painting that's in his brain for what this squad is to look like. That's what we're gonna get to see now with all of these players, and I'm so happy that it's happening at the business end of the season, because I feel like we've waited for this and we've waited for this. We've all been saying, bro, hopefully Timber can be back, hopefully Partey can be back, hopefully this can be back, and hopefully that can be back. But now we're truly gonna get to see it, and I'm just so excited, bro. I'm so excited, bro. Just because, firstly, Thomas Partey, as bozo-ish as his fucking bones and bone structure and his body structure is, yeah, because this guy can't stay fit. We know that already. But even having him fit completely changes us. I think it actually takes us up a level than what we're playing at right now. I think it increases us to a level where we're just full control and we're just going forward constantly. No more of this side. You won't get more of a lot of this side pass left, pass right, pass backwards. You won't get that with Partey in the team, because Partey will always offer an option. As soon as he gets the ball, he passes it forward. Partey will rarely pass to the side. He'll rarely pass back because he's so confident in himself on the ball. And he's so confident in his passing and his ability to drive as well. Him and Declan Rice driving, bro, is going to be crazy. By the way, him and Declan Rice is going to be crazy driving down the pitch. Big up Ram as well, saying I'm from Malaysia too. Big up Ram, man. Big up Ram. Big up Malaysia, man. Big up Malaysia.
This is a test to your ball knowledge, though. To all of your ball knowledge.
There you are. Look at this guy, bro.
This is a test to all of your ball knowledge, though, isn't it? Because Declan Rice was actually signed because he is the pass left, pass right guy. And Arteta wants to control and dominate the ball. One of the reasons why Partey was going to be replaced, because he is someone who passes it forward a bit too much in dangerous scenarios and loses the ball. Hence why someone with a bit more control was signed.
So
But I don't think he got Declan Rice to replace
one sec,
Partey.
Ash, I'm so sorry because I have to call it out. I have to call it out when it happens, bro. Why are you coming so up close to your mic like we're in some fucking professional podcast? Man said, this is gonna be a test to your ball knowledge. Actually, Declan Rice was brought in from a control. Like, bro, what's up with the man? We're hella close, like as if we're in the freaking in the professional thing, bro.
I had to emphasize the point in it, you know what I mean? So man, no, I'm not trolling. Yeah,
that mic actually sounds very good, bro. What mic do you actually have? Because the mic actually sounds
It's like some ASMR
top class. No, it's actually a very good mic, bro.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a cheap thing from Amazon, you know. Cheap thing.
Sounds
it's called
good, bro.
Zero Sound, in it. I put it in the chat.
Sometimes the cheap ones are very good.
Sometimes
bro.
they sound the best.
Yeah, bro. The cheap ones are good, bro. But anyway, going back, sorry, Ash, you were gonna say something about he didn't want to replace Declan Rice or something like that.
No, yeah, I don't think he wanted to brought in Declan Rice to replace Partey. I mean, if you guys remember, I said this earlier, like we were linked with Lavia, we were linked with some others. I think there were links with Caicedo as well. And all that I think was contingent on whether Partey leaves or not. Because if you remember in the summer, there were strong links between Partey and Saudi Arabia, Partey and Juventus. And then I think the agent came out and said, actually, no, he doesn't want to leave. And in the moment it got confirmed that he's staying, the Lavia links died immediately. Even Fabrizio Romano is like, yeah, Arsenal not in for Lavia anymore. But before that, Fabrizio said that Arsenal were looking at Lavia, right? And obviously Fabrizio is one of the most reliable sources out there. So I genuinely believe we were actually going for these kind of players. like Lavia or maybe even Caicedo. But the moment like we decided we're going to keep Partey, which obviously turned out to be a mistake because he got injured for the whole season so far. I think that's when he changed his mind. So I think the plan was for him. And by the way, I don't think he had a plan to like, I'm only going to play Partey and Rice, because we have seen the moment he faced Man City in the Community Shield or in the Premier League, or even when he faced Liverpool at the Emirates, he went with a double pivot of a DM and Rice as the CM. In all of these games, he's played Rice as the 8. Because I think his idea was, when I'm playing these teams where I need to control the midfield, I need to battle it out, I need to have proper ball players in the middle, I'm going to start Partey, Rice, and Odegaard. Obviously, the Partey thing backfired because he got injured. But I'm telling you guys, for me, of all the players that are obviously coming back, I'm most excited for Partey more than Timber. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Timber is incredible, by the way. I rate him highly. Such an amazing talent. But I just feel like, let's say Timber doesn't come back fully fit this season, I trust Tomiyasu and Ben White as fullbacks to do the job. I trust them going forward. I think defensively they're both amazing. But Partey coming back, I think, gives us such a massive, massive boost, because Jorginho and Rice this season have been amazing. So imagine when you take Jorginho and you add Partey in his place, who I think is better than Jorginho in every aspect of the game. Literally every aspect of the game. Right? So, and that City game where we beat them 1-0, those 20 minutes when Partey came on for Jorginho, and we played with Partey, Rice, and Odegaard in those 20 minutes, that was beautiful 20 minutes. I've never seen us dominate City like that before.
Actually, the one area I don't think that Partey is better than Jorginho is decision making.
I don't know. I think he is.
I don't know. I think Partey's a bit Hooks.
I don't know, man. I don't think.
Do you remember?
Do you
remember when Jorginho lost the ball to Spurs because he took too much on it and they both were pressing him, and instead of turning back and passing it, I don't know what he was trying to do and he lost it, right? Like, these things happen. I think decision making, they're both the same. I just think Partey is quicker and more agile and better physically, that he executes what he thinks about a lot better.
Yeah, but you don't play Jorginho against teams like Tottenham that are gonna like energy press you like that. You need to play Jorginho in games where he's going to be given time to make decisions on the pitch, and that's just because he doesn't have that physical side to his game, and he doesn't have it, and teams know that, so they will that's what they will target. But that doesn't affect his decision making. He just has a shorter period of time to make a decision, which at the Premier League level is difficult to do that anyway. So yeah, I can't fault him for that.
Yeah, listen. I think to be honest, if we look at Thomas Partey coming into this team, because I'm very excited about Timber, and the reason why, because I would be excited more about Partey than I am Timber, of course, but I think Timber is just because, listen, I can't lie, man. I'm a big fan of the guy, bro. And I love the energy that he came into the team with. You know, he loves Arsenal, bro. You can tell he loves Arsenal. The way he speaks about Arsenal, the way he was speaking about it in interviews and stuff like that. And I know certain people sit down on interviews and they talk about it's Arsenal and it's such a big club. It would be so great to play for. You could hear that he was passionate about speaking about it and passionate about speaking about joining them and what a dream it would be for him. So I already loved it. I already loved his kind of aura, as they like to say. I liked his the way his presence on the pitch. His presence on the pitch, he always looks confident. He always looks full of life. Some of the performances in the preseason, although it's only preseason, like he was like a breath of fresh air, bro. He was a breath of fresh air. You should have seen him against I think it was Barcelona, where we beat them 5-3, bro.
5-3.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy was.
I forgot about preseason. I completely forgot about preseason.
Yeah, bro. He was a breath of fresh air, bro. And the fact that he came in straight away and was implemented into the squad, bro. Like it looked like, bro. Mikel Arteta has one of his favorites, who is actually a very good player, bro. Who is actually somebody very consistent, because he was consistent throughout. I think even that Man United game, I don't think that was his fault.
The best part about him, and I think T will tell us better than anyone since he's watched him in Netherlands, but the best part about him is, as a fullback, I feel like he has no flaw. Like, he's quick, he's a decent dribbler, he's good on the ball, he's good defensively, that he can even play center back. Yeah, you could talk about his height, but again, if he's playing as a fullback, that doesn't really impact, and he's still decent in the air. I think he's played as a DM maybe in a couple of games from what I remember hearing in Ajax, because he's that good on the ball. So he's almost flawless. You don't find a lot of fullbacks that are so good going forward, but also equally good defensively. So
but that's the thing. That's the thing, Ashraf. He is not a fullback. He, as a player, is not a fullback. He is a center back, and he played more at CDM than that he played at right back. He played only 2 games at right back at Ajax, and he played never at left back ever before joining us. So this guy is not a fullback, bro. This guy is a center back, but he is so versatile in what he can do. He has so much skill as a player that he can play the fullbacks with no problem, because he's also fast. Timber has a lot of things. How should I say this? He has a lot. He has a lot going for him. You know what I'm saying? As a player, with his speed, with his skill, with everything he has. So when you play someone like that at center back, it's really good. But Ajax, I think they made a mistake, and by letting him play centrally all the time, because him at the flank would have been a lot better, I think. And I think us playing him at the left back is something that they should have done a long time ago, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. And listen, not only have we got Timber coming back, not only have we got Thomas Partey coming back, we have Gabriel Martinelli, we have Gabriel Jesus, we have Tomiyasu, we have Zinchenko, all also coming back. Zinchenko could finally be utilized in the position that everybody wants to see him in, which is that left 8 position. He could finally be used in that position.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him there, but I don't think it will happen, to be honest.
No, same.
Why not?
It will happen.
Why not?
Because I don't think that you need to play him there. Like, I don't think Arteta needs to play him there. Like, why would you do that now? Like, I personally, I wouldn't get it personally. I don't think. Also, okay, I would get it, but I just don't think that Arteta would do it, because he's had chances. He had chances to do it during pre-season, no?
Not even pre-season. We had a chance to do it when all our guys were injured. If you guys remember, like against Liverpool, we literally went there with just Havertz, Odegaard, and Rice. We had no one else. Like, he could have done it then when we were depleted, and he didn't do. I think it should have been something that he should have tried in the past, and he didn't, unfortunately. I don't think he'll, especially now with Partey coming back and with Tomiyasu coming back and all these guys and all. I don't think he'll try it. Yeah.
It would be nice to see, though, because I think I think Zinchenko would be a really, arguably our best option for the left 8, personally. Yeah. In the way he controls the game, like 100%. But I just don't think we'll see it. But I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, listen. I to be honest, I think physically he hasn't got the physicality to be in the middle. I don't think so. That's just my personal opinion. Obviously, you guys have different opinions to that. You may disagree, but I think he hasn't got the physicality for it. Yes, he's very good on the ball, and yes, he can pass the ball forward, and he can do these line breaking passes at times, which I feel like sometimes he holds himself back. Sometimes when I see him inverting into the midfield, I feel like he actually holds himself back from making those line-breaking passes. He holds himself back from trying to just pass it through and just trying to get into somebody who's running in behind. Forget about that, the fact that there's people in front of you, bro. Forget it. Just break the lines, bro. But he holds back, and I saw him last season doing it so much. So, yeah, this season, I think it's for a lot of these players, it's time to earn themselves their spots back, because Gabriel Jesus coming back, I don't think he gets straight in. I think he now needs to earn his spot.
Yeah, he's got a whole bench.
He shouldn't.
He has to. If he comes back now and he's played in the first game, then I've got serious questions for Mikel Arteta. Serious questions, because there's no way a player should be coming back from an injury and going in. Although we all joke about and we cook hooks because of the Havertz thing, yeah. Havertz and Trossard have well earned their right to play in that striker position over Gabriel Jesus because of the games that he's missed, because the fact that when he was even there, we weren't scoring as many goals when he was in the front three. So I feel like us going into this game now and going into obviously Sheffield, they're all in contention. Timber's the only one. I think Timber's the only one who's not in contention for that game because he's only just come back to full team training. But Gabriel Jesus, Tomiyasu, Partey, and Zinchenko all in contention for that game, the Sheffield United game, which makes me think, bro, these Sheffield United man must be shitting themselves. Obviously, we'll get into that on the preview later on in the week, but I'm so excited for these guys coming back, man. I'm so excited for these guys coming back, and I don't know if you guys have anything else to say on that, or because I want to move on to the next topic, which is a topic that we got to speak about because the news has come out recently. Big news about it. So, do you guys have anything to say, or do you want me, you guys are moving?
What about Mudryk crying at the airport?
No. We can speak about that though. We can speak about that, but listen, it is where it is, man. I don't really rate the guy anyway. Okay, I was accepting of it because he was coming to Arsenal. Let's see what he has. Let's see what he can do. The fact that I've seen him at Chelsea, I'm all good, bro.
Nah, man.
Let's stay
okay.
over there.
Let's stop doing this. Yeah, let's stop doing this.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
don't tell me you want Mudryk now.
Wait,
hell.
Mudryk now.
Oh,
Hear me out.
Can work his magic on Mudryk.
Hear me out. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Chelsea is the club. Yeah, where attacking players go to die. It is the morgue if you're an attack-minded player. Yeah, so couple that with the fact. Yeah, so let's actually do it. Yeah, couple that with the fact. Yeah, that Chelsea doesn't have the right environment for young players to thrive anyway, because all of them are young and no one has experience and there's no one to guide them or show them the other way. There's way too much pressure on all of their young players because they have to deliver for some reason, but they was doing a youth project, but they still have to deliver. And let's keep it 100%. He didn't want to go there anyway. He didn't want to go there. Man was crying at the airport. Man called Arsenal after it all got signed and said, is there anything that you can do for me? Because I want to come to Arsenal. Man had his heart set on Arsenal the whole time. We all saw the way he was behaving online. He did not hide it at all. Now, let me ask you guys something. If you have to go work somewhere that you don't want to work, you're not going to put your best performance in. You're going to do enough to get by. You're not gonna leave your heart out there. You're not gonna do it. So,
and that's exactly why I wouldn't get him.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Hold the gun back. We don't need it out yet, Ash. Yeah. Arteta, had a plan. I would like to see what that plan is, because let's not act, like he's not someone who would be a good option to rotate with Martinelli on the left, that he wouldn't be someone who can be developed into a good player. Let's not do revisionism, because of what happened at Chelsea. Because we all saw, the Don, we all saw, what happened when he came to freedom, when he
that actually goes against your point, Hooks.
When he came to a nice home, when he came to a happy home, when he came to a home with both parents, right now he was at a single parent home, but look, he got both parents now. He's doing great, So
he's not.
No, he's doing great, So
the thing is, Hook. So even if you want to go by that argument, what did you see of Mudryk before he joined Chelsea for you to even think he's gonna be good?
All right. Do you know what I saw?
Right? The guy barely had double-digit goals for Shakhtar.
Yeah. Okay, hear me out. Do you know what I personally really liked about him? I liked his pace, his power, and his directness. He's strong, he's fast, and he's a threat.
By that logic, get Adama Traore. Adama Traore is fast, he's big, he's direct.
Hooks. Havertz's best season at Chelsea was 14 goals, 5 assists in, I believe, the league, or it might be all comps. It was all comps.
No, all comps.
And currently, his right now is 7 goals, 2 assists. If he doesn't achieve above 14 and 5, we haven't technically improved him.
Exactly. We haven't.
So his best
what
season
was
was
that?
14 and 5. He's on 7.
What
He's on
season was
7 and 2 right now. So if we don't get him above that, we haven't technically freed him or brought him back to the family with all the. We haven't. Because he's got to be doing better.
Level.
In a dead Chelsea team, 14 and 5.
Wait. Okay, so I don't want to. I'm not gonna. Because I know Saad, he don't like it. Yeah, when Havertz becomes the main topic, and he don't like it. Yeah, but all I'm gonna say is, yeah.
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like, ee-aw. That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
If you say his name, it enables the Kai Havertz clip. Just know, bro.
No, that was big up Sam. That was a fire video. Big up Sam, wallah.
Do you know what? I was on Stappy TV the other day, right? And it was probably one of the funniest streams I've been on because Sam just lets rip. He just lets go anywhere he goes. Oh, he's funny, man. Funniest guy, I swear to God.
I think what you did there though was very disingenuous though, because that's not how you judge players. Like you can't go in Havertz's best season at Chelsea, he got X. And in his first season at Arsenal, if he doesn't get his best season or better than his best season at Chelsea, then he didn't improve. Unless we're saying,
but that's true though.
But okay, so football is just stats. Is that what we're saying?
Well, for an attacker, yes.
Yeah,
for an attacker, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
Symbolize a player. Like we can't just say like that's like saying I'm going to take. I'm going to take Cameron Archer, right? Throw away his stats. He's the best striker in the Premier League.
What he's played his majority of games at the 8, which is not
okay. Fine, let's judge him.
I think
let's fine.
Oh wow.
No, let's do this. Let's judge him as an 8, as Hooks has said. As an 8, he averages the least touches in our team as a midfielder. By the way, Rice and Odegaard usually average double his touches. Right? He has the worst tackle dual success. Even in terms of aerial threat, he's not been that great when he's played in the middle. So even as an 8, he's not been that great. The only thing when you ask people, what does Havertz do as an 8? He runs. he makes off the ball runs.
There's no way.
He leads a winning.
Yeah, bro. I just watched it live.
Wow.
You're trolling, bro. You're trolling.
Hey, wallah. Accept disaster, bro. Accept disaster.
Hold on. Chelsea fans, and Skullex, come here, you fucking fool.
Wait, Chelsea are losing.
Throw yourself right
To be fair,
now.
guys, to be fair, it's only 9 minutes. It's only 9 minutes.
Fuck, bro. Fuck that.
It's only 9 minutes.
Hey, Ashraf, are you watching the game?
No, I'm not. I just saw the
Bro,
score. And,
Leeds are pressing them. The Sanchez is getting
Really?
pressed.
That's classic.
Wow.
Bro, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Watch out. Oh, it's
Watch out. Get this fucking gaffer out of my club.
We actually need Chelsea to lose.
Bro, one thing, yeah. Why would you put Sanchez back in goal? What is wrong with Poch, bro? I don't understand. I swear I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on. But just going back to the point, yeah, I think with attackers, it does make sense to use stats. Yeah, the only players I wouldn't use stats to value how good they are is the midfielders, certain midfielders, i.e. Xavi. If you look at Xavi's stats, they're not massively good, bro. They're not. But when you watch Xavi and how the way he played, what he was doing, the pass before the assist, yeah, the way he read the game, the way he positioned himself, how he how much he scans the pitch and is able to position himself in a place to get a pass, to get a player out of trouble and let him get back into a better position where
you could barely get the ball off him. You could barely get the ball off him.
You can't read that stuff through stats. But with Havertz, a lot of the stuff that people tell me, winning duels, winning
does.
aerial duels,
He does.
you know, getting
Troubling
involved in the
centre-backs.
game.
Let's not forget the Liverpool
Yes,
game.
troubling centre-backs.
Once.
Yes,
Let's
okay.
not forget the
Wait,
Liverpool
wait,
game.
wait, no. You know,
What?
thank God you brought.
Liverpool
No, one sec. Thank God you
Hooks, it
brought up the
happened
Liverpool game,
once.
guys. No, Connor, 1 second. Thank God you guys brought up the Liverpool game, Hooks, because you guys know the stat from the Liverpool game. Of course, we're like, he played amazing against Liverpool when he, by the way, missed a 1-on-1 and Xhaka had to save his ass. But do you guys know the stat against Liverpool? Havertz lost 18 duels that game, which is a record this season in the Premier League. Go check it out. The Liverpool game where apparently he had an amazing performance. He lost 18 duels, which is a record in the Premier League this season.
He also got Konate sent off.
But listen, I'm going to put this right here. Hooks,
And
I'm not,
those are the only two good
got
things
the
he did all game.
Hooks, listen, I'm going to say this right now, Hooks. I'm not completely disagreeing with you, right? I'm not a fan of Havertz, right? But I wouldn't completely overhype it. What I would say is, fair play. He got the goal and assist against Newcastle. He got the goal against Burnley. That's what I want him to do. That's all I want him to do.
Yeah.
But we can't just say he's this, he's that. And, you know, he hasn't been that great this season. He's had his moments. I'm not taking that away from him. He's got some goals and he's got a couple of assists as well. I think, 2 assists so far this season. So, fair play. I'll give that to him.
Take Havertz out the team and we don't beat Man City.
What
and
is
Man
the
City
bullshit?
is the
What is
biggest
That's
win
nonsense.
of
That's
this
nonsense.
season.
Firstly,
That's nonsense.
before we get into that, I need to speak to this fraud Letty before we go into that. Letty, you absolute fraud. Who mentioned Xavi and Kai in the same sentence? You bum. Yeah. What I did is I gave you an example of players who you cannot judge based off of stats. You can't judge Xavi based off of stats. You have to use the eye test. The eye test will show you that Xavi was a defender above so many other midfielder above so many other midfielders. Just by watching him, stats cannot tell you what Xavi done. Stats cannot tell you what he done on the pitch, bro. They can't. So nobody's mentioning them in the same sentence. I'm not trying to compare him to Xavi. What? Bro? Firstly, I don't even rate Havertz that high, bro. To be,
I don't rate him at all.
Comparing him to current midfielders, bro. You think I'm gonna compare him to Xavi? One of the best I've ever seen do it. Bro.
There is zero scenario from here till the end of the season. I looked at all the fixtures we have, There is not a single fixture, and I even looked at every single Champions League team we could face if we knock out Partey, There's not a single game where I'm like, Havertz, you know what, it's the best if we start Havertz here. Even if, let's say, against Sheffield, the worst defense in the league, right? Let's say you guys want to say, let's go all out attack. I would rather start Smith Rowe there, because Smith Rowe can also run into the box. He can finish. He can head. He makes those runs like Peter. He's direct. People love the runs that Havertz makes. Smith Rowe used to do them plentiful 2 seasons ago. If you want to go in this thing where you start 2 attacking midfielders, I'd start Smith Rowe over him. If you want to start play a game where you want to control the midfield, I would start Jorginho and Rice there. Bro, I would play Ben White. I would do what Hook said and play Ben White in the mid with Rice.
All I'm saying is, if Havertz plays at the 9 against Sheffield,
he'll have a field.
And Eddie Nketiah gets a hat-trick, and Havertz doesn't get a brace at least, this conversation will go really different.
I think listen, we cannot. I'm going to say this right now. We cannot play Havertz in the 8. If we want to see him have good performances, he cannot play in the 8. No one can convince me. No one can persuade me. He cannot play in the 8.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
And listen, and Hooks, you're probably going to kill me for saying this. I believe that Jorginho helps with play more in an 8 position than Kai Havertz.
100%.
In a 9, I would rather have Havertz in the 9, because I won't deny, I think he does piss off defenders and he does annoy them. And I'd rather have a more tall physical presence like him up there than someone like a Gabriel Jesus currently. But for me, and what I've seen, he just doesn't work for me in that 8. I think he's maybe a bit more confined. When he's in the 9, he maybe has a lot more to work with in terms of space, but I just can't see anyone persuading me in that 8 position that he works.
I genuinely cannot think of a single game this season where he played as an 8 and had a good game. I'm like, what a good game.
I hear it. I'm gonna end with this final statement because I'm about to call out some
we need to.
Oh, and he's back again.
I'm gonna call out some fraudery. Yeah. So I would rather Emil Smith Rowe play in the 8 ahead of Havertz. Remember, stats are the thing, yeah.
Oh,
Cool. 16
For
games
attackers.
played.
For attackers.
16 games played. 0 assists. 0 goals. Hashtag.
Wait. For who?
Yeah,
Who's this
hey,
for?
that's
Who you
okay,
talking
okay,
about?
okay. We're not doing this.
Bro.
Now,
Wait,
now you
one
woke me
second,
up.
one second. No.
No. Wait.
How many games
Wait.
have you started? How many
He
games have you
woke
started?
me up. No. This
Bad
this woke me
comparison.
up. This guy is the biggest fraud I've ever heard in my life, bro. How can you say this
Not halftime
when
hooks, it's full-time
literally
fraud. That's what it is. Full-time fraud.
80% of his games he comes on at the 85th minute? You cannot say this,
Exactly.
bro. You cannot
Why are you
say
hiding,
this.
Hooks?
Bro.
Show face. You fraud.
I think, bro. I think next to El Neni, I think ESR had the least minutes of everyone. I think even at this point, Cedric Suarez has more minutes than ESR.
'Cause
So
he
let's
played a
not
whole
do
game,
this, bro.
Yeah,
Let's not do this.
Show
Actually,
face.
guys,
Show
correct
face,
me.
you fraud.
He's disappeared.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Rice, who's played half the games as a DM this season, has more GA than Havertz. I genuinely
Yes.
think that's a
tell me
true
that.
fact. That's a
Don't
true
He
tell
fact.
me
doesn't.
Bro,
I think
listen to this, yeah?
I genuinely think Rice.
Listen to this, yeah?
You might have more assists, I can't lie.
Okay, listen to this.
Oh my god, he does.
Trossard has 1,200 less minutes than Kai Havertz, yes? And he has better GA than Kai Havertz.
How does that work then? How does that work, Hooks? Because you hid off camera when you decided to bring these 16 games. Meanwhile, most of these games he's brought on in the 85th minute, and the guy just gets to sit there and
Bruh.
take
I
it
was,
in, bro.
I was
Sad.
very clear.
Havertz has 6 goals, 2 assists. Right, that's
In the
8
Prem.
GA in the Premier League. In the Prem,
Number
8
one in the
GA.
Champions League.
Declan Rice has 4 goals and 5 assists in the Prem, playing half the games
Are
as
you
a
sure you're
DM.
overhyping him
Declan
just
Rice.
a little bit, Hooks? Just a little bit at the moment.
wait,
Listen, because he had a really good game against Newcastle, he got a goal and assist, which I praise, by the way. Are you sure not just a little bit overhyping him right now?
No.
A
'cause
lot,
do
not a little.
you know what it is? I was very clear in what I said. It was my final statement on the matter.
All right.
We are finished.
Anyway,
We
you know what? That's the final statement. We'll leave it there, man. People in the comments, let me know. Do you think if we didn't have Havertz in these games, we wouldn't be where we are? Yeah, let me know, and let me know if you prefer. Let me know if you put. Give it a fucking
Liverpool.
Man City, bro. Man City, like the guy did fucking something in Man City, bro.
Assist.
Okay, wow. He headed it down. He headed it down, bro.
No.
And
He
then
was
when
he
he
was
headed
no.
down, he almost fell. He almost fell.
No, he was in a shooting position. He was in a shooting position, but he passed out and then he passed it to Martinelli. That's what happened.
Exactly.
I hate you all.
Exactly.
I
I'm
actually hate you all.
finishing.
Actually
I'm
hate you all.
finishing.
Nah, I
Okay,
hate you
okay,
all.
guys.
Do you know why?
hold on,
Do you know why?
Hooks.
If
No,
Havertz
I
turns
hate
up at the Etihad, Hooks,
I hate you.
I'll praise you. If he turns
I
up
hate all
at
of
the
you.
Etihad, I will praise
All
you.
of you, I hate you so much because assists only don't matter, and we only criticize assists when it's Havertz that assists. It's just like, everybody loved dogs until Arteta got one for Arsenal. Like, it's crazy. What?
Which assist?
You
Which
man are
assist?
speaking like
You wanna
rivals.
get City,
Like, you're not
TK.
Arsenal fan.
But
Hashtag safe.
The assist for Martinelli. So the 2 assists that he got was the assist for Martinelli, and the assist that he got for Xhaka at the Newcastle game, which was not an assist in my opinion.
Bro.
So it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
We're gonna end this there because we still have some stuff to talk about. I know Ash needs to leave out.
Can I quickly throw a question out?
It's not about
Havertz.
Havertz?
No, it's not. Don't worry. It's not. Don't worry. But it is about a midfielder, though. Now, I'm going to make this real clear, right? I didn't like Xhaka at all, especially with his. Last season he impressed me a lot, but I can't lie. I'm watching him at Leverkusen this season, not just because of the goal he scored. I've been watching him previously. I'm missing him a bit. I'm not going to lie. And do you know what? I genuinely believe if he was here this season, I think we would be a lot more higher up the table than we would right now. And I genuinely believe that. And I was his biggest critique. You can go back on so many streams and I would have shitted on him. However, and yeah, you could say it's the Bundesliga. It's just because, is it Far in the chat? He just reminded me. bro, I think if we had him right now, I think we'd be a bit more higher up right now. And I'm not saying that our midfield's crap. I think we've been really good in the midfield this season. But I just thought, do you know what? I've been watching him in Leverkusen play, and I'm thinking, do you know what? I think, and it's such a two-sided comment because I've given him so much shit in the past, even at times last season. But I genuinely believe we could be in a better position if he was here at the moment.
But that's the thing, Connor. I don't think we made a mistake by letting him go. I think we made a mistake by not replacing him. Like now, if we, let's say, I'm just hypothetically picking, let's say we got Szoboszlai or McAllister, right? When we let go of Xhaka, we would have been in a much better position. 100%. We would have been in a much better position. So we made the wrong move at that time. I don't think letting go of Xhaka was bad, but 100%, if he was there this season in place of Xhaka, in place of Havertz, I think we would have been better off for sure.
You know what McAllister would do to our squad, bro?
Incredible, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I think he'd be
6 as well for Liverpool. It's crazy.
I think McAllister, if he was at Arsenal right now, I think he'd be in double digits. He'd be putting the Xhaka numbers just because of how he is when he attacks, bro. It's crazy. Like he can hit it from outside the box. And look at this fraud.
Does he disagree? You disagree,
bro? We're not going back into that, bro. We're just playing it.
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like, that's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Anyway, listen, we're moving on. We're moving, bro.
It's hilarious.
Anyway, we're moving
on.
Oh my God!
Stop.
Look at him. He's gonna compare stats with McAllister.
Yeah, he's like,
He's
you
gonna
guys
compare
said stats.
McAllister and
Havertz. No, Szoboszlai. I heard Szoboszlai in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Szoboszlai's been injured, and Szoboszlai's been playing, bro.
He's only played four less games in the Prem than Havertz. You know.
Okay, so what we're
not going to do is
hold on. What we're not going to do is we're not going to speak about Szoboszlai, because if you look at the amount of passes he gave to that dumbass up top, Mr. Darwin Núñez, Darweezy, if you see how many chances that Bozo's been given and he hasn't scored them, bro, if he has, Salah would be on unbelievable numbers right now, and so would Dominic Szoboszlai. So please, let's not sit here and be disingenuous. We know the truth, yeah? Darwin Núñez is the problem, is the real problem why these players have not got the GA, have not got the assists, because they give him the ball so many times, and this guy decides, I'm one-on-one, let me shoot at the bar. Anyway, let's move on. We need to...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we need to move on. We need to move on. I want to speak about Ramsdale, because Ramsdale is due to leave. He has informed his agent, he's informed the club he does want to leave. He wants to go to another club. He's not going to be playing behind Raya. He wants to be a first team player. He wants to be a first team goalkeeper. Now, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Because I can't lie, listen, I think he's never going to get in front of Raya, in my personal opinion. He's never. And I do still rate him. I rate some aspects of his game still very highly. But I just think he is never going to get in front of Raya, in my personal opinion. I think it's the right decision. Hooks, can you have some respect? This guy took us to the promised land, bro. He actually took us to where we need to be.
I think a lot of people do discredit him.
They disrespect. He gets disrespected a lot. He gets disrespected a lot, bro.
Let's just say, if Ray was shit, everyone would be back on the Ramsdale boat. I'm telling you that now. And I'm telling you this right now, yeah. If we get Ray next season, because we have to, I think we have to. And if we get him in and we sell Ramsdale and Ray turns out to be shit all of it, like a one good season, watch how everyone now is like, Ramsdale, we need you back. Listen, and don't get me wrong, I agree that Ramsdale needs to go. He needs game time. And listen, if Chelsea want him, they can have him at the end of that. I won't be happy with it because I don't want him to go to Chelsea. But he's a good goalkeeper, man. Hooks, you can't be doing that, man. He's a good goalie. And I think
the funny thing is, he hasn't.
I never said he wasn't.
Look at that. I will never forget the save against Leicester. Madison.
You're waving, bro. You're waving.
Have some respect. It was crazy.
Wait, where was this energy from all of you? Yeah, when Ramsdale got Leno out the team, where was this energy? Because what happened to Ramsdale?
No. Because Ramsdale was a better keeper. Ramsdale
just came from a relegation.
And Raya is a better keeper
than Ramsdale. Let's not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You need to understand.
Okay.
You need to understand. You need to understand. Yeah. Look at
This
Raya at
is-
Brentford. Yeah. Solid. He comes to Arsenal, has to play a different way. So of course there's going to be a period of time where he adapts to the way that we need to play. But the way that we need to play, he is 1,000,000% the better goalkeeper. That's why I'm going goodbye, Ramsdale. I don't have any ill will towards you because I think you're a funny guy. Do you know what? Yeah, he's a great keeper to have if you're in the stadium, yeah, and you're sitting behind him because he interacts with the crowd. He hypes up the crowd. He gets involved with the fans. But you know what? That also does, yeah, distracted. Yeah, he's not focused. Yeah, remember the brother came out and said he cannot focus for any longer than 15 minutes. Bro, by the way, absolutely killed it. That is dead. I watched the guy, yeah, his confidence went so low. He forgot the basics of goalkeeping. He threw the ball into the ground. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah.
Come on.
We have to say bye. We just have to say bye.
Guys,
What
look,
about
by the way,
this
I have
habit?
no issues.
What for this to happen?
Yeah, I have no issues with like Ramsdale leaving because I think he shouldn't like a keeper that good shouldn't be second choice.
Yeah,
but
100%.
let's not pretend like Raya is suddenly Alisson. Like let's not forget the mistake he made against Alvarez against City when he gave away the ball and Alvarez should have scored. Let's not forget when he like stupidly came out forward, right? And Mudryk crossed the ball and it went in easily. Let's not forget the mistake he made against Sevilla when he punched the ball backwards. Let's not forget the mistake he did against Lens when he gave the ball to the right and he went and scored from it immediately.
Let's not
Like,
forget the
we're
mistake. that
acting
Alisson made
like
when he got the
Raya.
mistake.
No,
Like, everyone
hooks. You're not getting me. I think both are the same level. There's no upgrade over the other. I don't think Raya is an upgrade over Ramsdale.
If we do another Emi Martinez, yeah, I'd be pissed.
You know,
100%.
I changed.
Martinez is the
I changed
only
that
keeper where I'm
slightly.
like, yeah, we lost him and that sucked.
I've changed on that slightly because me and Ash used to agree on that. We used to think that they were around the same level. I think that Raya is not the same level. I think he's actually better than Ramsdale in more components. He's better with his feet. He's better at passing the ball. He's better at
He's better with his feet.
He actually is. Bro, I've seen now that you've seen him build the relationship with the centre backs with Ash, you can see, bro, how is he coming out and acting like a centre back? He can do that because he has the ability to do.
I do believe
bro.
Ramsdale did that in his first season with us. Do you guys remember Ramsdale doing that in his first season?
100% he did, but also he has the reactions, throughout the game where he's able to stay. No, listen. I think Ramsdale is still a very good keeper. I'm not gonna say, bro. I think Ramsdale. I'll tell you what Ramsdale is better than him at. Shot stopping. We had an argument.
Shot stopping, 100%.
We had an argument about it on the channel. Shot stopping, 100%. He clears him. That was my opinion. And these men started jumping on me like as if I said some wild take. Shot stopping, 100%. His reflexes, 100%. When it's a shot, when it's a high shot, of course. Like T always likes to say, don't shoot high against Raya. Yeah, when Raya's on the ground, it's fine. Raya will save it, but when it's high up, he just sometimes the ball just goes over him, bro, and it dips into the goal. But for me, looking at how Raya is right now, I think he just clears him in a few in more attributes than Ramsdale does. Yeah, I don't think
it's literally the same.
He's a lot more confident on the ball. I'll say that he's a lot more confident on the ball than Ramsdale. That's one thing I will say. Because whenever you saw Ramsdale, which used to piss me off, by the way, when we used to play out the back a lot. Ramsdale, he was sweating, like he was worried about that. And when we did that with Raya, there's so much more confidence. And now, because at the beginning I was like, I don't know about this guy. He's looking a bit.
That's a good comment from Tash. Actually,
he's going a bit there and back, right? However, now he's got more involved with the team. Now he's had. And I'm not saying. Listen. I wish we could have both. I wish there was a way we could have both somehow, but obviously we can't. But I think with Raya, I can't remember. At least he can stay concentrated for 90 minutes.
He covers his near post, bro. He covers his near post.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, no.
He covers his near post.
I don't want to shit on Ramsdale because I love Ramsdale, but like
I like Ramsdale as well.
I don't know who to pick. It's like picking like the best like.
No, I'm picking
right. Like, you don't know
I'm
which
picking Raya. I'm picking Raya, but I still have ratings for Ramsdale, and I think he goes to any other team and he gets in there as the starting keeper, apart from City and
Liverpool.
Liverpool, he gets into every other team. He starts for them. Chelsea, he starts for them. Yeah, look at that. The Madison free kick.
Shit, by the way.
I said to you, Saad, this is a camera keeper. Raya is Ramsdale is a camera keeper. And so if you shoot high against him, he has a much better chance than Raya saving it, because also I think most of us are also taller than Raya, because he's a really, really short goalkeeper in my opinion. But also, he's 5'11". He's 5'11". Don't do this.
Is he 5'11"?
He's 5'11". He's 5'11".
On a good
He's
day, he's 6
5'11". On a good day. Okay, just to give context, I'm 6'2". So I'm looking down at this guy. You know what I'm saying? And he's a keeper.
Apparently, he's actually 6
Here
foot.
we go.
Okay, apparently,
and
he's actually. See, you know what?
T is such T is such a fraud. T is such a fraud, bro. Because this guy said, for context, I'm 6'2", bro. Is this Tinder? Is this a Hinge? What's going on, bro?
No, bro. No. I'm just saying, my favorite goalkeeper, which I also think is the best goalkeeper in the world right now, is Thibaut Courtois, and he is a giraffe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I like personally, in a football sense, I like tall goalkeepers, man. I think it's much better than short goalkeepers.
What about Ter Stegen? I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see Ash's eyes, bro.
Don't wake up Ash now, bro. Don't wake up.
He's the best keeper in the world. I genuinely do. I don't know why people don't even like.
It's Thibaut Courtois.
People are so focused on Premier League goalkeepers or keepers who kept in the Premier League at some point. They don't act. I don't know why people don't notice Stegen. Like last season, he had 85% save success rate. Barcelona broke the record for the best defense in the league, and he was 90% of the reason why. Like, it's mad. And the moment he got injured this season, and he's out for what till March or April. I think he's not back yet. The moment he got injured, the results started like going down like crazy. Like, people need to watch.
See what you did? See what you did, Sir?
I promise you, Toxic Dash. Yes. I promise you, and I can bet anything on this. You don't watch anything outside the Premier League, because a lot of Premier League fans are like that. They don't know there's a bubble outside the Premier League, so they don't want to like do these comparisons. They're like, Ter Stegen, but he's never played in the Premier League. Wallahi, on my life. There was a video, I think, by the kickoff or something, where they were doing a comparison between Bale, Neymar, Hazard, and Salah. But because Neymar has never played in the Premier League, they actually ranked him 4th or something like that. That's how stupid and deluded people are, because they haven't watched Neymar, but they have watched Bale, they've watched Hazard, they've watched Salah. So, like, we know these guys because they played in our Premier League, our precious Premier League. Whereas Neymar destroys every one of them at his peak. But anyways, hey.
No, because Bale had his best seasons in La Liga. So the point
yes, but if he had his best seasons in La Liga, but he didn't perform in the Premier League before that, they would not even consider that. I promise you, would not even get that recognition. The reason they started paying attention to him in La Liga is because they watched him play in the Premier League when he won Player of the Season and all that stuff, and they knew him from that time. But anyways, by the way, I checked some stats. You know, it's just so funny. Yeah. I was comparing Ramsdale last season with Raya this season. Ramsdale last season faced more shots on target, 3.7 versus 2.5 from Raya, and he still has a better save percentage, 68% versus Raya's 63%.
That's what I don't think
2.9 shots on target inside the box versus Raya's 1.9. He still has a higher saves percentage.
You got to remember though, there's two different defenses in front of them as well. Actually, Brentford aren't obviously really known as their best defense. But I just want
no. I'm comparing Raya this season.
Arsenal
versus Ramsdale last season, and Ramsdale in the shot saving thing, he clears him.
Do you know what?
But he made.
That's a full season, though, right?
I'll go when everyone's done. I'll respond.
Yeah, full season. Yeah, but it's per 90, so it takes.
Okay, per 90. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, not.
I just want to very quickly throw out, right? And no one mentions these guys a lot. We talk about goalkeepers, honestly, because I just when I watch them both, I just really like them. Both the Jans, especially last season for Sommer. Last season I really liked, and Jan Oblak goes unmissed. I swear to God. Last season, he was insane. I think he only conceded, was it 15 goals, 20 goals? He is such a good goal. His stats last season were ridiculous. Like Jan Oblak has got to be, for the last maybe 4 or 5 years, one of my favorite goalkeepers. Like away from the Premier League, because I try not to be biased. Because everyone says Alisson, I don't want to be biased with Alisson.
And also one thing,
was a great goalkeeper.
Yeah, I agree. I think I know Ash not gonna like this, but La Liga in my top 3 is Courtois 1, Oblak 2, Ter Stegen number 3. But that's just me. That's just me. I rate Oblak highly.
Courtois is an amazing keeper. So I rate Courtois.
Courtois is the best in the world. He's the best in the world. I'm happy that he's not at Chelsea anymore. But anyway, one thing for Tash's comment, because he said you don't need a world-class keeper because you have a really solid defense. I kind of disagree with that, man. Because Liverpool had a really, really solid. Chelsea made 2-1. Mudryk.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, and
is it actually Mudryk?
Yeah, it's Mudryk. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We just rinsed him as well.
Don is gonna absolutely cook.
Now Hooks is gonna come in for us and say, "Oh yeah, Mudryk's this, you're not a fraud. Mudryk was this and that."
To finish off what I'm saying, when Liverpool won the league and won the Champions League, that's because of the 2 players that were key for them when they joined Liverpool, and that's Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. Okay, you can have a solid defense, but Liverpool had many times where they got exposed, and they had a wonder save of a world-class keeper named Alisson. And I think having a world-class keeper is also key. So that's why I was personally, when we got Raya in the first place, I was a little bit against it. I was like, yes, he is the profile that Arteta is looking for, but I don't think he is the quality that we need in this team. You know what I'm saying? I think if you want to do the things that City and Liverpool are doing in these last 10 years, then I think you need a world-class goalkeeper. And I thought I hoped that we would have had a little bit better keeper than Raya. I like the profile, but I just don't think the quality is what I was looking for. I was just looking for a little bit better, because I agree in the fact that between him and Ramsdale is not much big difference. The only thing Raya stands out with is his footwork. But apart from that, it's almost the same for me. You know what I'm saying? So
and guys, having goalkeepers with like good saves percentage is mad. Like Alisson is not a good goalkeeper for no reason. Like look at his saves percentage this season in the league is the highest, 75%. So because people keep saying, oh, goalkeepers that play in bigger teams face less shots, so their save percentage will be lower. That makes no sense, because your percentage has nothing to do with the volume. In fact, the bigger the volume, the less your percentage is, right? So like these kind of lower goalkeepers should be even higher. Like anyways, the point is he's always super high. Even Ederson, who's I don't rate him as a good shot stopper, is like 70% as well. I don't know. I just don't rate any of our keepers. I feel we have 2 very average keepers.
All right. Well, listen. That is listen. Ramsdale is leaving. He's gonna be going. So that is pretty much confirmed. Please have some shame. Have some shame, Hooks. Have some shame.
No, I will not have shame. I will not have shame, because the shame is not for me. The shame should be for you guys, because you're judging our players out of
Can I just outro Connor, please?
Yeah.
I beg.
Yeah,
please, thank you. There you are. Listen, big up to Connor. He's leaving us now. He has to go, but big up to him. His link to his channel is in the description, CMO Sports. So make sure to go and subscribe to him. Make sure to get that done for me, people. I want some subscriptions for him as well. Make sure to get that done ASAP for me, please.
Also,
Connor, cheers, man.
Also, before you go, Connor, also, I'm gonna give a shout out as well. Yeah, all of you, click onto my channel, because you will see a wavy DP and a wavy banner made by the wavy Connor. Yeah, Design Lord. So check it out.
Go do that.
Appreciate it, man.
If you want graphics, go to Connor, man. He actually knows his stuff, bro. He actually knows his stuff, man. So make sure to go and do that, man. Make sure to go and do that.
Listen, I wish I could stay for a bit longer.
He'll give you a discount. Don't worry.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate you guys. I wish I could stay for a bit longer, but something just popped up and I got to shoot. But yeah, big up to you all. You're all legends. Big up to the chat as well. Hope you have a good rest of your show. And Havertz is a fraud. Sorry, Hooks. See you later, guys.
Big up, Connor.
and with that little thing, we just have to quickly, just for the culture,
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like, that's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Yeah, listen.
Wallahi, this is legendary, bro. I swear.
No, that's my Kai Havertz clip now. I use that as the Kai Havertz clip. You know what I mean? First of all, it pisses hooks off, which is brilliant. And then secondly, you know, he is known as a donkey until he proves otherwise, until he scores double digits on both. You know what I mean? Until he scores double digits, bro, it's as simple as that. But listen, I think we'll end it there. We'll get going. But I appreciate you guys for coming through today.
I didn't leave. Go as in leave.
Hey?
Go as in as leave. Like stream done, go. Like, so there's nothing.
Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is there's like a small amount of wiggle room, yeah, for me to just put in that final shot. Is that what you're saying? Do you know in the game, yeah, when it's like it's in stoppage time, innit? And the ref's like, 96 minutes, but because there was a substitute, there's like an extra 30 seconds, and you get the play, and then you score the last goal, innit? Like, is that what you're saying?
تفضل حبيبي تفضل.
I'm assuming that means go ahead, right?
Yeah, تفضل means go ahead, yeah.
Oi! I'm a bad man.
Hold on. Before you do that, because this guy is a fucking fraud. Why is he here when nobody atted him, bro? Firstly, Hussam, because you're here right now, you absolute fraud. This is how you know that Hussam is bored. If Hussam is in your chat during the Liverpool watch along, he's bored, bro. Already, he's clocked out of the game. He's like, I don't care what happens now. But this is what happens, Hussam. Whenever we mention Havertz, this is what gets played.
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like, that's the donkey. You're a donkey.
You revolutionize.
Wallah,
Havertz,
that is hilarious. Qasam billah. Big up, Hussam. You need an Oscar for that shit, bro.
He thought I was at it here, bro. It's crazy. Wallah. The spies got it wrong, man. The spies got it wrong. I don't know what they were telling you, bro. But big up to the spies anyway. Make sure to like and subscribe, please. But yeah, go ahead. تفضل. Studio Hooks.
So yeah, by the way, I'm a bad man because I don't know the language, but I knew what it meant. That means spiritual powers. Let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've really had enough of people judging our players outside of the context of what is actually happening. I'm gonna give a point. Yeah. So yes, Ramsdale has better shot save percentage. He does. But we had that last season, and that's not what we need in our team. The way that we play, we do not need someone who excels at stopping shots, but doesn't excel at being calm with the ball and being able to play out from the back. That is what we need in our system. Because I'm just going to say, what team has the least amount of chances created against them? I will think you will find it is us. So why do I need a keeper who excels at saving shots when our system is intentionally designed to not face shots? Explain this to me. This is what I mean. We cannot just paint with this broad brush, because yeah, if Raya's playing in Liverpool's team, then maybe it's a bit different, because Liverpool play Mo Farah football. One day it's up there, now it's out here, over there, bare shots, bare chances created. Alisson needs to be sick at saving shots. Raya does not need to be the best at saving shots because we do not face them. And that is all I want to say.
But when we face them against Porto, he doesn't come through. So I guess we do need them sometimes.
We conceded one goal.
Yes, and that was a goal that
do you know how many saved in that game?
Alisson would have saved that.
No. Let's not do that, because I've seen Alisson not save shots that he should save. For example, when he got nutmegs, when we played them. Do you remember?
Yeah, but that was that day was an off day for him and Van Dijk. I'm gonna be real. Because when does Alisson make that mistake that he did and then finishes the game as like a bozo? You think that's how Alisson plays normally, or is that an off day for him?
Oh, so when Alisson doesn't say
No, but
off day,
but Raya does this consistently. Raya does this consistently, bro. His positioning cost him like 3-4 times this season, bro.
Interesting. And by the way, Tash, I just want to let you know I respect Alisson very highly, and I would love to have him at Arsenal. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not trying to salute Alisson in it, but it's the example that is most fresh in my mind, in it. But
no, the thing is, sorry, I just need to respond to that, Sad, if that's okay. Because again, numbers. See, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. We say we want a keeper who excels because we're trying to play like City and Liverpool. I'm assuming, right? Like that's the bar. We're trying to play the same kind of football. No. When I know Liverpool's style is different, but I am saying we want to play at that level, right? Whatever style we use, and to be honest, our game is very is resembling City's game, very resembling of City's game, right? Where we start from the back, we build slowly, we don't press like maniacs like Liverpool do. Fair enough. Which means your keeper, at least on the ball, at the very least, since we don't need him to be a great shot stopper, on the ball, at least his game should be on par with these kind of keepers, right? If we're trying to go for a keeper where we don't care about shot stopping as much. And his stats compared to Alisson and Ederson in on the ball stats, I'm not talking about the saves and all, forget the saves, just with his feet, are not even close to these keepers, right? He attempts less passes per game than Alisson and Ederson. He averages 71% pass accuracy versus Ederson's 85 and Alisson's 84, right? He averages less long pass accuracy, 32% versus Ederson's 52 and Alisson's 38, right? He completes less passes than he completes more passes in the opposition half, but most of them are not even successful. He completes less successful shot passes. Imagine, shot passes completed, he's got 15 versus Ederson's 25 per game and Alisson's 28. So we talk about, I'm not Team Ramsdale, I'm not Team Raya. I think I already said both are average. I just don't think Raya is the upgrade over Ramsdale we were looking for. I think we should dump both of them and get a good. If we're saying we need a keeper who's good at his feet, fine. Go get a keeper who's actually good with his feet, because Raya isn't. Raya is very average with his feet. But bro, we'll never be able to get Ter Stegen because he's never going to leave Barca to come to Arsenal. But I mean a keeper, and by the way, it doesn't have to be Ter Stegen. I didn't even know who.
Yes, Daniel. Daniel's
I didn't know who.
Daniel's a G.
What? That point doesn't make sense.
Is
that
he
point makes no
caught
sense.
you out? No, because I think what he's saying is he doesn't touch the ball because we're always attacking. We're never really, we're never really passing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Is what he said. If I had 100 times to do something well, and I did it 80 times, and if I had 40 times to do it 40 times and did it 30.
Yes,
guys,
I think that's what he said.
It's not that big of a difference. He attempts 27 passes per game versus 35 versus 37. If you're attempting less passes, it means that the accuracy sometimes should be higher. We keep talking about he's so calm on the ball, which means he does get opportunities to get the ball from the defenders and circulate it to the other center backs, right? Which he does well. But I'm saying he doesn't do it to an exceptional level. He does it to a very above average level for a goalkeeper. Because you cannot have your cake and eat it. You can say he can be good at shot stopping, but he cannot be exceptional at ball playing with.
Can I ask you a question?
Like, that makes no sense.
Can I ask you a question,
Go ahead, bro? Of course you can.
So, do you think that when a player goes from playing one system to playing an entirely different system, which is actually a lot more difficult to play as well, because we all know the detail that Arteta goes into.
Of course.
Do you not think that there's a bedding in period where the player has to get comfortable with the system, has to get comfortable with the direction and orders that he's given to play that role, and has to build up confidence to a point where, because bearing in mind, you're comparing Raya to how long has Ederson and Alisson been playing in their respective teams for, in their respective systems?
Yeah, but Alisson was a good keeper straight away. It's not like he took a 1 year or 2 years to settle in. You know what I'm saying? And one thing,
we conceded
Rice did it.
Fine.
Rice
So,
did it.
okay, I'm gonna. So Hooks, again, I love numbers because you can literally play with them. So first of all, Alisson came from Roma that weren't playing Liverpool's game. Ederson came from Benfica that wasn't playing City's game. Secondly, I'm looking at Alisson's stats in his first season with Liverpool, his first season, 2018, 2019. Again, he averages more passes attempted, better pass accuracy than Raya this season, better long pass accuracy than Raya, more short passes completed. This is Alisson's first season with Liverpool, right? Which is also a difficult system to come into because of Klopp's different.
Not for a keeper.
Roma and Liverpool.
No, not for a keeper. No,
What
no
do you
way.
mean? It is for a keeper because he's still playing from the back.
way.
He's come from Roma. And by the way, he's come from a different league entirely. He's come from a much slower. I'm not going to shit on the Serie A. I'm not one of these people who shits on the other leagues. But Serie A is a slower league than the Premier League. So you are having a lot more time on that. In his first season with Liverpool, he still averages way better stats on the ball than Raya in his first season with us. So that argument doesn't hold weight either.
You know what? Listen, I think the arguments, we don't really have to have these arguments, bro. About because at this point we're just having freaking Ash just embarrass our goalkeeper with stats, bro. And I don't want to stand for this.
Sorry, bro. I don't
want to stand for this, bro. Like why are we embarrassing the goalkeeper? He's actually playing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's doing a very average job, honestly.
I thought stats only mattered for attackers.
I think he's playing well. I think he's really.
Is he though? Is he playing well, or is he not making mistakes?
But Ash, hold on. What we need to do is we need to give him the full season. Let's recap at the end of the season. We're gonna do the end of season review, and then we will then discuss in full length how he's done this season, what his numbers are, this and that. Yeah, because we're just over 2/3 of the season. We've got a third left to go, and do you know what I mean? We need to see how this last third goes for us, man. So we're definitely going to see him in more high pressure situations, i.e. the City away, i.e. Spurs away, i.e. United away. Yeah, which all three of those games, Man City, not so much. But the hostility that you're going to get from United, from Old Trafford and Shite Hart Lane, bro, is crazy. The hostility, that's where you really see if a keeper can handle being an Arsenal keeper, because that kind of hostility is crazy. Yeah, you got fans from behind you calling you the C word, saying see you next Tuesday and all of this. So, bro, it's crazy. But listen, we're gonna end it there. I thank you boys for coming through. Their links are in the description, guys. So make sure to go and check them out. Make sure to check out Ash on Shoot the Ball. Make sure to check out. I did put his link over there. Hooks on TikTok. Gooner Therapy, I believe it is. Make sure to go and do that. Man. But guys, we're gonna love you and leave you. I'm gonna pass you guys over. Stay where you are. I'm going to pass you over to Staffy, who is doing a watch along right now. I want you to go in there. And say 10 Hag in. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type it in right now. Yeah. 10 Hag in. Actually, let me do it in caps. There I am. I bottled it. I botched it already. I don't know where Hooks went, but 10 Hag in. Yeah. I want you guys to do that. And I want you guys to just go in there and just spam that 10 Hag in, yeah? 10 Hag in, spam it for me. Listen, I love you and leave you guys. Take care. Thank you very much for tuning in with us. I'll see you on the next one, people. Peace.
Big up, guys.